Every summer, 10-year-old Tommy spent his vacation at his grandfather's farm. Grandpa John was a quiet man with wrinkled hands and kind eyes that sparkled when he smiled. Unlike Tommy's parents, who were always busy with their phones and laptops, Grandpa took time to notice the little things in life. One morning, while Tommy was playing his video game on the porch, Grandpa sat beside him and said, "Want to learn something magical today?" Tommy looked up, confused. His grandfather didn't even own a smartphone. What magical thing could he possibly show? "Come with me," Grandpa said, leading Tommy to the garden. He pointed to a small butterfly laying eggs on a leaf. "Watch carefully," he whispered. Day after day, Grandpa showed Tommy different wonders: how to tell when rain was coming by watching the ants, how to know which berries were sweet by looking at their color, and how to call birds by whistling special tunes. "But Grandpa," Tommy asked one day, "how do you know all these things?" Grandpa smiled. "When you slow down and pay attention, nature teaches you everything you need to know. These things can't be learned from screens, they must be felt with your heart and seen with patient eyes." As the days passed, Tommy found himself leaving his video game untouched. Instead, he followed his grandfather around, learning to plant seeds, feed chickens, and even predict weather by looking at the clouds. One evening, while they sat watching the sunset, Tommy noticed his grandfather's eyes were wet. "What's wrong, Grandpa?" "Nothing's wrong," Grandpa replied softly. "I'm just happy because now I know these lessons won't be lost. You'll carry them forward, just like my grandfather shared them with me." Tommy felt proud. He understood that his grandfather wasn't just teaching him about nature, he was sharing pieces of wisdom that had been passed down through generations. When summer ended and it was time to go home, Tommy hugged his grandfather tightly. "Thank you for showing me the magic, Grandpa," he whispered. Back home, Tommy surprised his parents by spending less time on his games and more time in their small backyard garden. He had learned that sometimes the most wonderful things in life don't need batteries or screens, they just need someone wise enough to point them out, and someone young enough to see them with fresh eyes.